Okay, raise your hand if you've ever made fun of the new Super Mario Bros. Series. It's okay, we've all done it. I am especially guilty of it. I kind of feel like the new Super Mario games are the world that those generic character models you see on the Mario like backpacks and pillowcases live. It's just this generic Mario world with generic Mario everything, and the fact that they keep pumping out sequels that are so similar compounds that to the point where I totally get why it's a punchline. But today I want to talk about something that I think the new Super Series gets done really well, and that's its movement. You see, I think that the new Super Mario Bros. Games actually have some of the most satisfying movement and controls out of the entire 2D Mario series. And I don't want you to think that that means I like the new Super Mario games better than the classics. I don't, not by a long shot, but I do appreciate what they put into the new Super games to make them control the way that they do. I remember back when I was a kid, and I first picked up New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo DS, feeling like I hated it. And the reason I hated it, in retrospect, is the fact that Mario feels heavy, and he feels like he has more momentum compared to the classic game's floatier physics. And because I was a child, I decided it is different, and I will never touch it again. And I held to that for about 10 years. I didn't pick it up until I became a game collector and started the YouTube channel. And at this point, I've actually played through all the games in the series, and I've gained a deeper appreciation for what they were going for with that weight. You see, with Mario having more weight and momentum, he feels a lot more acrobatic. It feels like you're doing a parkour routine in these games. And you couldn't really get that sense of precision in the older ones because there's that float to the jump where you kind of auto-corrected. So I think that's a little harder to control New Super Mario Bros. Any of the games in the series, but I think it's a lot more satisfying to be able to move with purpose in them. Another element within the games that I think helps that sense of acrobatics is that the new Super Mario games don't really use flying power-ups in such a broken way. Super Mario World and Super Mario 3 both had relatively broken flying power-ups. Now, they were designed around those, so the games are not worse for them, but it was definitely a different tact. And then with other games like Super Mario 2 with Peach's Float and Super Mario Land 2 with the bunny ears, they had gradual descending power-ups as well, but they were really, really game-breaking in some situations. But with the new Super Series, the first game has the Mini Mushroom, which is more of a downgrade than anything, even though it gives you a floaty jump. And then the other main flying options, which are the Propeller Suit and the Acorn Suit, are they let you fly, but there's a lot of caveats to them. So it feels less like a dramatic power boost, which is an obvious choice, and more of an option that you can take that if you're good with it, you can use it in certain situations. Now, I'm not going to say that the Propeller and the Acorn, don't help out a lot more than the Mini Mushroom jump did, and I think they're a lot closer to that game-breaking flying power-up, but I think that there was a deliberate decision to have those continue that acrobatic feel that was established in the series. Now, does that make up for the fact that the games are bland and boring aesthetically? Like, the style is so just painfully generic? No, I don't think so. I love playing the new Super Mario Bros. Games. I do enjoy playing them, but it feels... I wouldn't... I don't know if I'd come back after 100%ing one of the games, honestly. And even after playing through all 4 of them, for this, well, for personal enjoyment as well as for the sake of the video, I don't remember much about individual things. I just remember enjoying the experience and the controls. So, but I'd like to hear what you have to think. So if you have any opinions on things that you think the new Super Mario series does particularly well, then please leave them down below. And if you think that I am 100% wrong that these games control worse than the classic 2D Marios, let me know why down below. Alright guys, thank you, and later days.